Yo, let's talk about creating content and the power of creating content. What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today let's talk all about creating content, the power behind creating content, and why I think it's so beneficial for all of us to do it. Now, probably like the last 6, 7, 8 videos I've made and posted have been all about creating content. Every time I live stream, I'm always talking about creating content and why I think it's so important. Not everybody agrees with this, but then also a lot of people understand what I'm saying, but they have a hard time actually doing it. And the main reason is because it is wildly uncomfortable for all of us to create content. We don't like the way we look. We don't like the way we sound. We don't want people looking at us while we're creating the content. We're slightly embarrassed about it. We all have these same fears and struggles. And yes, it is super uncomfortable. But once you get over that fear and you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, it makes a world of a difference. For our businesses, creating content is the way that people are gonna notice us, discover us, see what we can do, and make them aware that we even exist. But if we don't do it, nobody's ever gonna know who we are, what we do, what we have to offer, because we're not showing anybody. Years ago, it used to be you had to get a radio spot to create an ad or commercial to be played on the radio to make people aware that your business exists. Or you had to get a TV spot and create a commercial to visually show people that you exist. Or you're taking out magazine ads or newspaper ads to try to promote your business. All of those things cost money. All of those things were considered only big businesses can do those types of things. For example, getting the Sunday paper. You used to get the Sunday paper and it used to come with a fat stack of ads for all of these different stores, whether it's a grocery store, department store, electronic stores, clothing stores. All of these stores were filling the Sunday paper with printed ads to let you know what new products were coming out, what's on sale that week, what exclusives can be found in store. All of these things are content, just in a printed form. But now we have access to social media where it's 100% free. We don't have to pay for none of this. We could promote our brand every single day if we wanted to. We have all the control over how much we want to advertise, promote, and market our products, our business, our services. And yet we're still scared to do it. Here is something for free that we all have access to. We all consume content already on these social media platforms, whether it's YouTube, watching videos like this, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever social media platform you want to use, we all have access to it. It's free. And we all have smartphones that have cameras attached to them so we can record the content and upload the content at our fingertips. There's really no excuse for anybody that's in business not to be posting on social media. And that's easy for me to say because I'm a content creator. I make YouTube videos. I've been doing it for years. It's comfortable for me. But when I started out, it wasn't comfortable for me. But I understood the power of it. I understood what it was gonna do, I understood the reach that it had, and I understood why I needed to do it. The best example I can give you is me learning how to golf right now. A lot of you guys that follow me on TikTok and Instagram notice I post a lot of golf videos now, and it's of me learning how to golf. It's just me tracking my journey. That's all I'm doing. I'm documenting my journey. Every now and then that I'm at the driving range, I'll set my camera up on my golf bag, record a couple swings, I'm mic'd up and I'll talk about what I'm learning or what I'm working on or what I'm doing. I'm a beginner at golf. I know nothing about the sport. I don't have a trainer. I don't have a coach. I watched a few YouTube videos, a few Instagram videos, and I go to the range and I try the stuff out. It's just practice. But at the same exact time, it's wildly uncomfortable for me to film myself out in public while I'm hitting the balls at the range when all these other golfers are around there. It's also uncomfortable for me because I'm a beginner. I don't know what I'm doing. My swing sucks. The balls are flying all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a beginner set of clubs. I'm just out there figuring it out. And then I post that stuff on social media for the world to see. The biggest reason I started doing that was I wanted to document my journey to see if I could get good at golf. Not necessarily good where I want to go pro, but good enough to actually play a round of golf on a course. And I'm not hitting the ball all crazy and actually get through with all 18 holes. That's basically the goal for me. I also just want to like drink outside and walk around and stuff like that. But besides that, I'm actually just trying to learn just enough to play a round of golf. Now, do I like doing it and do I enjoy doing it? Yes. Do I like recording myself? Not so much, but I do it to build up the habit to continue to post on social media. It's just doing it, just going for it. I'm not trying to be a golf content creator. I'm not trying to teach people how to play golf. I'm just documenting my journey. This is what I'm learning. I watched the video and it told me to do my grip like this, so I'm gonna try the grip like that to see if it helps. One of the biggest reasons I do this is because I know there's a lot of other beginner golfers out there, and those beginner golfers might be very, very embarrassed to post themselves learning how to do something. But they might find comfort in watching somebody like myself, another beginner, trying to learn, using the same clubs that I do, making the same mistakes that I make. They might find a little comfort in like, oh man, that guy's learning, I'm learning, we're all learning together. But what it's doing is building up the habit. I'm going to the driving range 2-3 times out of the week. It's becoming muscle memory for me to whip my phone out, throw the mic on, set the camera up, and record a couple swings, or record my thoughts for the day at the driving range that day. I don't post all of them, but I just get in the habit of recording myself, talking, recording myself, talking through what I'm working on. I don't post everything, but it's just building up the habit of actually recording myself doing it so I could get comfortable doing it. Then it builds up the habit of actually posting the stuff, editing the clips down, posting them on social media, understanding that certain videos work on certain social media platforms. I'm learning all this as I'm doing it. A few months ago, I had hardly any followers on Facebook. Now I got like 1,000, which is still not a lot. But the views on those videos, mainly my golf videos, 5,000, 6,000 views of just other people watching me do dumb stuff, go to different driving ranges, work on different things. I'm posting those to Facebook. People are watching them. It's finding the right audience, you know what I mean? But it starts with building the habit first, getting comfortable recording yourself, getting comfortable with rewatching what you just recorded, trying to figure out a way to edit it down so then that way you could post it to social media. It's just building up, like I said, muscle memory. It's creating a habit of actually recording yourself. Same goes for when I'm in the shop. Anytime that I'm packing up orders, or like let's say I just packed up 20 orders and I got 1 or 2 left to pack up, I'll set my phone up and be like, all right, let me just go through the motions of this so I can record it, so I could post it. Do I have to do all 20 packages? No. I could time lapse it, but do I need to do that? It doesn't really matter. As long as I'm creating the content, remembering to whip out my phone and record myself doing whatever I'm doing. I need to get out of the habit of being embarrassed. I need to get out of the habit of thinking I sound dumb, I look dumb. It's all about just doing it. But the main thing is getting into the habit of recording yourself doing whatever you're doing. So if it's for your business, chances are you're working on your business all the time. Whether you're pressing shirts, folding shirts, ordering transfers, making designs for transfers, all of that stuff can be recorded. You can take small clips of you doing stuff and get into the habit of uploading it and showing it off. The reason I say to do that is because that's how people are gonna notice you. Even if that content is useless, right? If you think nobody's gonna watch it, still post it, because now you're building up very good muscle memory and very good habits of you recording yourself, uploading it, recording yourself, uploading it. We have this weird misconception, all of us do that. I only wanna post the good stuff. When somebody goes to my timeline, I only want them to see cleaned up, polished, good stuff. That's not really the case though. When you're making these short form videos, whether it's TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, those types of short form videos, most people are just looking at that stuff through the For You page or the Discover page or whatever it is. They're not necessarily going to your page to watch that kind of stuff. It's just landing in their feed and they're scrolling through. So in order to catch somebody's attention, you need to be posting. And you hear people like Gary Vee and all these other like social media gurus or experts and stuff like that. They all say consistency is everything, post 10 pieces of content every day or whatever it is. And that sounds crazy. But the more I've been recording these golf videos, the more it doesn't seem crazy, because I'm thinking, because I've always thought of YouTube as the content creation hub, meaning long form videos have to have a start and ending. There has to be some substance to it. Somebody has to get a piece of information out of it. All of that goes into how I make these videos, the long form YouTube videos. But when it comes to the short form stuff, it's not like that. It's just putting stuff out for the sake of putting stuff out. So in one driving range session, which is like an hour, I get like 100 balls. It'll take me like an hour to hit all 100 of those golf balls. And some shots are good, some shots are bad. But if I just set the camera up and record that, there's a bunch of pieces of content that's in there. Some of the good shots, some of the bad shots. Me adjusting my swing, my grip, all that stuff, different pieces of content for me to put out. And then when I get home, I'm like, man, I got all of these clips, and all of those clips is what I could upload. So posting 10 pieces of content a day seems like a crazy task. But when you build up the habit of actually just recording the day, that's just 1 hour of me hitting some golf balls that I'm getting all of this content from. There's 24 hours in a day. You all might be thinking my life's not that interesting though. I think that too. I'm like, I do the same exact things all the time. I go to the gym in the morning, or I go golfing in the morning. I go to work, come home, I do family time. I'm at the shop pressing up t-shirts. I'm like, man, this stuff isn't even that interesting. I do the same routine every single day. Who wants to watch that every single day? Doesn't matter. As long as you're documenting the day, you just keep uploading. And if somebody wants to watch it, they'll watch it. We have a hard time with making all these crazy excuses for ourselves. I'm one of them too. I don't want to do that because of this. Like, especially busting out my camera at the driving range was such a crazy thing to me, because I'm like, man, it's a bunch of like old dudes that probably don't have social media, or they do have social media, and they're like, look at this guy over here filming himself. He don't even know what he's doing. All of that's built up in my head, right? At the end of the day, I don't even give a shit about who's next to me or who's watching me do it. But deep down, I feel like everybody's eyes are watching me and they're all criticizing me. But who cares? What's it to anybody else? They have an opinion about you. Oh well. Does that person pay your bills? Why should their opinion affect you and your money if they don't even pay your bills? Same thing goes for, like, there's people in the live stream that are like, I don't want to post a bunch of stuff because I don't want my friends and family to think I'm trying to be an influencer. That's a crazy statement. If you are that self-conscious about yourself amongst your friends and family, and you think that your friends and family are judging you, and you don't got the balls to tell them like, man, I'm trying to build my business here, then maybe business ain't for you, because you're letting somebody cripple your business and they have all the control over you, but those people don't pay your bills. Your friends and family don't even have to support you. You just have to get into the habit of not giving a fuck what anybody thinks about you. That's one of the hardest things to do, because a lot of people value the opinions of their peers, friends and family. Everybody has something to say about somebody. And if you value those people's opinion and you let that stop you from doing what you want to do, you're letting those people control your life. The sooner you realize that and the quicker you get out of that funk, the better. Take it from me, person that knows nothing about golf, whipping out his phone at the golf course, filming himself, talking to himself, just to get out of my own comfort zone, document my own journey and my own life, and do what the hell I want to do. If filming my shitty swing bothers you that much, you need to find a new hobby, because my life shouldn't affect your life in any way. So I hope this video right here opens somebody's eyes up out there to actually start creating content. You don't have to be the best at creating content, but you just have to start somewhere. Your videos don't gotta look like mine. They don't gotta look like the next person's. They have to look authentically to you. What are you doing with your life? What do you do for your business? What do you want people to see if this is their first introduction to you? Be consistent with everything that you're doing and follow through with it. Trust me, when you're first starting out, it's hard. You're in your head a lot. But once you get out of that space and you just say, fuck it, it's freedom from there. Now, if you have any questions about anything we talked about, if you're having issues with creating content and you need ideas on how to create content for your business, ask those questions in the comments. Let me help you out there. Or you could catch one of my live streams on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You could ask the questions there. I could try to help you figure out some ideas to create content for your business and your brands. If you got golf tips, put them in the comments for me also. And if you wanted to check out some of these golf videos that I'm talking about, follow me on Instagram, Big Brando TV. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.